Hello, Stean P back again, and today I'm going to review another film for #Harry Movie Club. Now, being this as, well, it will be September very soon, and by Wednesday, by the time everybody sees this, by the time the #Harry Movie Club video will be up, it will be September, and September marks a very big thing for us people up in Scotland. It marks the referendum for Scottish independence. So the films we're going to review this month are films based on Scotland. So obviously we start with the one film that takes Scotland and makes it exactly what Scotland's like nowadays. It's Trainspotting. Yes, you all thought I was going to say Braveheart. No, this is the best Scottish film out there. Now we're not doing Braveheart because the movie club's already done that before, and we're not doing Highlander because we've done that recently. So we're doing other films based around Scotland. So obviously we'll start with Trainspotting, because Trainspotting is, as I said, the best Scottish film out there. It's probably the most true Scottish film out there as well. Yeah, can you not tell I really like it? The film's from 1996, so this came out 3 years after I was born. I'd seen it as soon as it came out, basically. I got to watch it when I was like 5 or 6. Yeah, parents are great. But my dad loved the book, the Everyone Welsh book, Trainspotting, and so he let me watch the film. After he watched it, obviously, he let us all watch it. I grew up watching this film, and it's been one of my favourite films since then. Well, in it there is Ewan McGregor, who plays Renton, or Rent Boy. There's Ewan Bramer as Spud, there's Johnny Lee Miller as Sick Boy, there's Kevin McKidd as Tommy, there's Robert Carlyle as Bigby, there's Kelly McDowell as Diane, and there's Peter Mullen as Swanee. And there's lots of other people in it who are sort of half-known Scottish actors, but not really that known, if you know what I mean, because a lot of Scottish actors aren't known. Probably, when I think Scottish actors, two people in this film I think of Ewan McGregor and I think of Robert Carlyle. The two Scottish actors I think of because of this film. The film follows Rent Boy, and it's his affliction. He has this affliction of drugs, of heroin. He has this affliction with heroin, and he keeps kicking it and getting back on it and kicking it again. And he's got this group of friends who all take these drugs. Spud, Sick Boy, and eventually Tommy. And Swanee is the one who deals the drugs and takes it at the same time. And these are his friends, these are the people he classes as his closest friends. And there's also Bigby, who is Robert Carlyle's character. He is the nut job guy who all he does is drink, he does not take drugs, and he constantly goes on about not taking drugs. And it's basically all about Renton trying to get away from these people. He ends up moving to London to get away from these when he becomes clean. Then the boys follow him back down to London, and he ends up going back on heroin. Then he comes off it again, goes back down to London, and he ends up doing a big heroin deal at the end up. This film, it's the best Scottish film out there. I would also suggest you watch Acid House. It's another Everyone Welsh book. Brilliant book. It's short stories, and there's a film which been made. It's very indie, and it's took all three of the films and all three stories from the book put together. It's not Everyone Else's book, another great film, and also features Ewan Bramer, who plays Spud in this. And Ewan Bramer is a really, really good actor. He just hasn't really made it. He's appeared in a few things, like he was in Alien vs Predator, and there's a few other things, but he should be higher up than he is. He's not made much a role, and he should be better. There's one line in this, there's a bit of monologue from Ewan McGregor, which is, when I think of it, I think, yes, this is why we should vote yes for independence. I know this is not me convincing you guys out there to vote yes, this is just me doing a movie review, but there's a line in it where it says, it's shite being Scottish. And he rambles on, and he ends up going on about where people hate England, and he doesn't. He thinks England is just wankers. This is a quote. This isn't my thinking. This is just a quote. England are wankers. We, on the other hand, are colonised by wankers. We are the arsehole of it all, or something like that. He says something, and yes, that is very powerful. It's just exactly how other Scottish people think. We hate Scotland. Scottish people do. Most Scottish people, yes, we love being Scottish. We love Scotland. We always say we love Scotland. But really, the truth of it is, most of us actually don't love Scotland. It is a shite set of affairs we're in right now. And that is the reason we're voting yes. That's the reason there's the yes, and that's the reason this referendum's coming up, to try and change that shite set of affairs. That's why I like this film, because it is so true. Braveheart is set back in the years ago, back when Wallace was alive. I don't do history. Back then, that's not true to what Scotland is nowadays, and that's the reason I don't like the film. Plus, this film is written, it's directed, and it is starring Scottish people. It's not directed, written, and starring an Australian midget who shouldn't be playing William Wallace. Yeah, sorry, I'm not talking about that. But anyway, there's some scenes in this that, if you've never seen Trainspotting, these are the scenes you have to look out for. These are the best scenes. I have a list of 5 scenes here, and they are fantastic. Some of them are just comical, because it's just a sort of black comedy. Some of them are comical, some of them are so, really? What? And some of them are sort of, they show you the light of what happens when you're on heroin, on what happens and stuff. And obviously I don't take heroin, so I don't know if these are true, but the book is meant to be based on everyone else's life. But a history here, a bit of facts. The book's supposed to be based on his life, and all the characters, Sick Boy, Renton, Spud, Tommy, Bigby, and Swanee, are all supposed to be based off of everyone Welsh. So these are all supposed to be everyone Welsh's characters. This is all supposed to be everybody else, everyone else has been through his life during when he was meant to be on heroin. There's a scene, and I'm going to just call it the shite scene. That's all I'm going to call it. You might think it sounds really bad when I call it a shite scene, but it's the funniest scene in this film. It's a must-see scene. It is hilarious. I laugh, and I know what's coming. I've watched this film many a times. I've just recently watched the scene. Actually, I'm halfway through the film right now. When I'm recording this review, I'm only halfway through the film. I'm going to be honest with you, but that's because I watched this film a month ago, and I'm watching it again just because I have to. I'm watching it because I love the film, and I'm just past that scene, and I laughed really hard at it, and I laugh every time I watch it. Another cracking scene is the OD scene. It's just the whole way it's shot. It's the way the music and the music in it, the shot, the scene, the whole, just everything about it is phenomenal. The way, who directs this again? Sorry about that. Can't remember. Summit does 124 hours. The way he shoots these films are fantastic. The whole Danny Boyle shoots films in a fantastic way, and this just shows his fantastic way of being a director in this scene. Another scene is the baby scene. The baby scene is heartbreaking. That's all I'm going to tell you. Might get away a wee bit, but that is, and it's so shocking, and so, really put this in a film. Wow. The cold turkey scene is the best scene. The whole film, the OD scene, the cold turkey scene is phenomenal. It's just brutal. It's like, really, this is what's happening in this. This is so crazy, and you freak out. You feel like you're there with Rent Boy. You feel like you're actually in that area. You're going cold turkey with Rent Boy, because it is that overpowering. The other scenes, I say that this is a scene, but really any scene with Robert Carlyle in it. Robert Carlyle plays Bigby. Bigby is the nut job, as I said, and he plays a brilliant role in this. Robert Carlyle. Robert Carlyle is probably my favourite Scottish actor, and this is maybe why this role is his best role he's ever played. And he is, oh man, he's just crazy. He chucks a cup at one moment, it glasses somebody in the face. He walks down, he takes his knife out his pocket, sits at the table, walks down and says, right, nobody's leaving until we find out who's blessed this woman, and then starts a fight. He blessed the woman, but starts a fight with everybody else just to find out who blessed this woman, just because he wanted to fight. It's just brutal. The guy is fantastic in this film. So yeah, this film, as I said, I love the film, just in case you didn't tell. It's a 5 out of 5 in my book. It is brilliant. It's so true. It's to Scottish behaviour. I don't know about the heroin addict part of it, but to the actual Scottish people, it's very true. This is coming from a person who's very Scottish and loves where he's from. And the place I'm from actually the West Coast, and this is based in Edinburgh, which is away in the East Coast. But where I'm from, it's a common thing. People addicted to heroin's a common thing. So this is just people you see. You see these people walking about the street, and you get a little bit. Seeing this, you get that little bit of more. You get more respect for the people who managed to come off heroin because of this film. This is the reason you have. This is the reason most people. This is the reason you should have respect for the people who's had a heroin addiction and came off it, is because of Trainspotting. So yeah, go check it out. It's a fantastic film. It's a really must watch. And this has been my review for #HairyMovieClub. As I tell you every week, it's run by a man called MrHairyBrit. Link down below for his channel. Go check him out. Also, hit that thumbs up button for me. Push that red button down there. Subscribe to my channel. You'll get to see my videos as soon as I post it up. And check up the top. Put in the search bar and #HairyMovieClub Trainspotting, and you'll find everybody else's #HairyMovieClub review for this Trainspotting. Go check them out, they're all fantastic, and some of them are actually not Scottish, so you'll get to see other people's views on this. Well, not Scottish, since, yeah, I'm biased, I'm Scottish, I'm very Scottish, I'm biased with Scottish films, so you might be able to hear other people's reviews who maybe not love this film as much as me, since, yeah, I'm biased. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, I'll see you later, and ta-ra!